You mean everything you need because I know you mean everything to Christ. And Christ means everything to me. And I called on the Lord. I said, that Father, this is real. Will you watch over them? Will you raise them up to be strong? I'm just a man with flesh. This is what you called for in your scriptures. You said they wore studs and fringes, they got it on. You said they will follow the law, they doing it. You said under your house shine, they ought to love one another. And they doing it.
You're in front of the Israeli School, Universal Practical Knowledge, the Philadelphia Division, here at 3226 Cheltenham Avenue in Philadelphia. We're standing in front of the school right now, getting a description of the 12 tribe sign that's been painted by one of the brothers that was in the school: Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Simeon, Zebulun, Ephraim, Manasseh, Gad, Reuben, Naphtali, Asher, and Issachar. Those are the 12 tribes of Israel.
Shalom. Shalom. You've been waiting for this day, so this day has finally come. A lot of you have been wondering where this knowledge that you've been hearing is coming from, and the powerful truth that you've been hearing, how this was established. Well, we finally were able to arrange for the priests to come down from New York and spend some time with us. And I'd like to introduce them if I can. These are some great brothers. We're very glad to have them with us. We want to make them feel as warm as possible, because this is their work and the extension of their work and what they've laid down some time ago. I'd like to introduce, first of all, priest and Sixth Shield General, 4th in command in the nation of Israel, Lahab. I'd like to salute this brother. Macho! Barak! Yeshabim, which means sit. And I'm going to turn it over now to Priest General Lahab.
Come on, brother. I'd like to say this, starting off, we're very impressed at your school here, and we're very impressed to see that the brothers and sisters in Philadelphia think enough of the Most High and the Bible and the truth and your nationality to be a part of this, because most of the brothers and sisters are running from the truth.
Ironic.
You know the truth is the truth, that's all I know. Cry loud and spare not, you gon' get exposed. A few real niggas left, you not one of those. Real soldiers, we was born to stand 10 toes. If he ain't one West, that nigga not one of mine. He got a purple 12, me, I got a black 9. The truth is the wife of my youth, chopper my concubine. Had to die to get my rib, that bitch forever mine. You know the game, a bishop gotta be blameless. But GMS teaching niggas to be rapists. They screaming we snitch. When Joel Morgan was killed by your brother, y'all ain't say shit. Real prophets only dwell in the UPK, PSA, we don't sign NDAs. Real prophets only dwell in the UPK, PSA, we don't sign NDAs.
Hey, 100 deep, 100 shields on, that's 100 priests. 100 boots, that 200 feet. Tongue like a sword when I fucking speak. Teach you how to fish instead of fucking leech. Stop selling drugs instead of trying to fuck with me. Knowledgeable, but I'm rude in my fucking speech. Life is about warfare, not no fucking peace. Hey bitch, I cry loud when I fucking speak. Make them wait a year before they fuck with me. Turn a street nigga to a fucking priest. Cross a priest and I promise you forever sleep.
One West, that's who we are, nigga. One West, One West. So who is y'all, nigga? One West, One West. We want it all, nigga. That's who we are, nigga. So who is y'all, nigga? One West, One West. That's who we are, nigga. One West, One West. So who is y'all, niggas? One West, One West. We want it all, nigga. That's who we are, nigga. So who is y'all, niggas?
UPK soldiers got them killers with me. And I don't fuck with every spot cause it's too iffy. Real motherfucking prophet cause the Lord with me. But don't get that shit twisted, I got Drake's with me. Yeah, bitch, and that whole 50. Run up on me wrong, you gon' catch 60. Wait, you gon' catch 20. The other 30 for your homies, bitch, I got plenty. And I'll shoot this motherfucker till that clip empty. Taking orders from your bitch, you a fucking simpy. Shit, should be televised. The way I'm cutting niggas up, bitch, I'm a samurai. Niggas swear they in the truth, but telling hella lies. Stumping like you Greek, bitch, you Hellenized. The revolution gon' be televised. And what I see in my vision gon' leave you petrified.
One West, One West. That's who we are, nigga. One West, One West. So who is y'all, nigga? One West, One West. We want it all, nigga. That's who we are, nigga. So who is y'all, nigga? One West, One West. That's who we are, nigga. One West, One West. So who is y'all, niggas? One West, One West. We want it all, nigga. That's who we are, nigga. So who is y'all, niggas?
UPK soldiers lead cowards and R. So fuck a gas stop, I came with 6 pumps in my car. My niggas ready to swing, we like kids at the park. So touch a chair around this bitch and we breaking your jaw. They think we Christian but we not, nothing about us is soft. I don't know what you niggas on, but that shit get you off. We booted up, we came to take zones for real. Black 40 under my garment, I be dressed to kill. Fourth dimension sitting linger, I be fresh for real. Putting scripts on your corners, but these here ain't pills. We rock covers, you official if you know those drills. Bread and water, you official if you know those meals. Yeah, you niggas soldiers get rolled over. You got police in your pocket, I got a judge in my holster. Oppressors out to get us, so remain sober. Or be chained to them chains till there's nothing that remains of us. A cult leader like Christ, we got the same culture. I bang on them, tell my enemies the reign's over. I up the cig and keep pulling like a chain smoker. The game ain't changed, One West stayed the same on them.
One West, One West, that's who we are, nigga. One West, One West. So who is y'all, nigga? One West, One West. We want it all, nigga. That's who we are, nigga. So who is y'all, nigga? One West, One West. That's who we are, nigga. One West, One West. So who is y'all, niggas? One West, One West. We want it all, nigga. That's who we are, nigga. So who is y'all, niggas?
Niggas talking prophets, yeah, we got plenty. We the reason why it's Israelites around the city. Kazak tells a rock, bring Shamar out. We about to slide on them, see what niggas talking about. Young dog think he wise cause he a Kim head. That shit lame, they didn't survive, nigga, Kim is dead. Where I'm from, little nigga, is a dirty game. I pledge allegiance to Yahweh, bitch, I'm UPK. Huh, nigga, let's talk bodies. Set up on your corner, wake up everybody. Big priest, until I'm dead deceased. The mission is complete until y'all off the street. So y'all on the internet, stumping down the street. But take the poor and the weak. Touch a sister or a brother, you gon' be sleep. But take the poor and the weak.
One West, One West, that's who we are, nigga. One West, One West. So who is y'all, nigga? One West, One West. We want it all, nigga. That's who we are, nigga. So who is y'all, nigga? One West, One West. That's who we are, nigga. One West, One West. So who is y'all, niggas? One West, One West. We want it all, nigga. That's who we are, nigga. So who is y'all, nigga?
Fucking with the brothers, then I'm giving out major pain. Clip full of ball heads, I'm shooting out Damon Wayne's. Driven ambition, I ain't never changing lanes. Wise as an old man, but I ain't slanging cane. This ain't a game, this shit way deeper than rap. You speaking the cap, but the shit y'all speaking is cap. I'm 5,000, but I still keep it a stack. I'm in the truth, not cause back then I was seeking the fact. Cry aloud for the niggas that's deep in the back. And the Lord with me, ain't no reason for keeping the strap. We peep the attacks, niggas say we ain't speaking the facts. Stealing breakdowns every time we teaching in class. Niggas snitching, y'all out here squeaking with rats. We be on the street corners teaching that Jesus is black.
We on 125th Street, Harlem, nigga, you see where we at?
One West, that's who we are, nigga. One West. So who is y'all, nigga? One West. We want it all, nigga. That's who we are, nigga. So who is y'all, nigga? One West. That's who we are, nigga. One West. So who is y'all, niggas? One West. We want it all, nigga. That's who we are, nigga.
Test. All right, there we go. We good. All right. Shalom, Yahweh Shem Shabrakatah to the Akim. Shalom, Yahweh Shemar Alatah Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah to the Akwat. Give me 1 second. Let me do a quick sound check. Make sure we rocking like we should be. Just give me 1 second here. Make sure we rocking. All right. Sound check is Tawab. All right, once again, Shalom, Yahweh Shem Shah Barakatham to the Akim. Shalom, Yahweh Shemar Alatah Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah to the Akwathia, man. Once again, this is the Isupk Detroit Law Class under Commander General Johanna, of course. I'm Officer of 1,000, Awaja holding it down, man. Right? And as usual, take a second to like and share these classes, man. Like and share the class, man. Important. Especially like at the time that we at right this second. All right. The Lord is starting to show us that he ready to get us out of this captivity that we in. I mean, the things that we're seeing inside of the earth at this time, you know what I mean? It's an amazing time. I remember when I was a kid and I was in Christianity, and the pastor used to always say, we living in the end times. But of course, he never could explain anything or break anything down biblically or none of that. He just would say it. So once I came into the UPK, and then the scriptures was getting broke down to me, and things was getting explained to me. And now, you know, because I've only been in the UPK for a short period of time, maybe 5 years, or something like that. So now, maybe even less than that. Now that I see those things coming to pass, man. I see those things coming to pass, man. And that is such an amazing thing, man. That is an amazing thing to know, man, that the Lord sees what's being done to us, man. And he's going to pull us out of this captivity and punish our enemies for the things that they've done to us, man. For the things that they've done to us. You know what I mean? And that's a great thing, because your oppressor and your enemies should not get away with the things that they've done to us inside of this kingdom, man. It should not happen, because they've been so cruel to us inside of this kingdom, man. The things that they've done, the way we've been used and abused inside of this kingdom, man. No other people on the planet has suffered what we have suffered inside of this kingdom, man. And the Lord is going to avenge us for it, man. Okay? And it's such a beautiful thing. And too many of our people don't know who they are. They don't understand that the Lord is going to avenge the things that's been done to us, man. All right? They just don't know. So it's important to like and share these classes, man. It's important to like and share the classes and push this truth and get it out there, man. So we can wake brothers and sisters up, man. This is the time. This is not the time to be weary. This is the time to knuckle down and go as hard as we can in the paint, man. This is the time to really go at it, man. So do your part. It's a small part. It's an easy thing to do. You can simply just like and share the class, man. And it'll reach somebody sooner or later, man. If not immediately, sooner or later. All right. The time is running short to wake brothers and sisters up, man. So we just got to keep pushing. Okay. All right. Let's see what we got here. Coming up, man, we got the 4th of July coming up. Goodness gracious, man. The 4th of July is coming up, man, and it is insane, man. I wonder this. All right. I wonder this, man. I wonder if you were Black, Hispanic, or Native American, man. When you out there barbecuing and participating in the 4th of July, do you ever ask yourself, why am I doing this? Do you ever take the time to just really think about, why am I doing this? What's the significance of this for me and my people? I know some of y'all probably don't care. It's just y'all get the day off and y'all get the barbecue. That's all the hell y'all care about. It's a day off of y'all. It's a day off of your slavery. You get to hang out, and barbecue, and do what Black people love to do. You just get to party and have fun. Without realizing what it is that you're doing. That's the thing about being inside of this kingdom that we in, right? This kingdom that we in, right? It allows us to sin and be so comfortable in our sinning, man. And comfortable in our sinning. And that's one of the things that we have. Salakia. And that's one of the things that this kingdom, Salakia, has allowed us to do, man. It's allowed us to be comfortable with our sinning inside of this kingdom. We're gonna a lot of our people are gonna go celebrate the 4th of July, not realizing, not even thinking about the 4th of July has nothing to do with you being independent. The 4th of July has nothing to do with you being free. Nothing to do with you being free. You and your people was in chains, man. You and your people was in chains. You think your ancestors that was in chains was celebrating the 4th of July when this happened? Think they was partying? Think they had a great time? They was partying, having fun? No, man. They were being oppressed. They were being beat down to dust. All right? This kingdom here that we in, man, has taught us to do nothing but sin against the Lord. That's it, man. That's all we've learned inside of this kingdom. That's why, like, I'm so thankful for, like, Commander General Yohana, man, who held on to this truth, man, and didn't fade from the truth, man. Didn't change the truth. No matter what, he trusted in the Lord and held on to the truth, man. And that's why I'm able to sit right here, right now, man. And I'm super thankful for that, because I'm not the same disgusting person that I was in the world, man. I'm like a super changed dude. And I thank the Lord for that every day, that the Lord chose me to change. Salakia. I'm gonna go on a rant about myself, but yeah, that's just something like I'm very thankful for. Okay. But back to what I was saying. So many of our people, we don't even stop to think about what in the hell it is that we're doing. We've been so conditioned and programmed to move about a certain way in this kingdom. We don't stop to ask, why am I doing this? We don't stop and say, really think about a Black, Hispanic, or Native American man celebrating the 4th of July. America's independence. As if it had something to do with you. As if whatever it was included you. All right? It just didn't. That's not true, man. It's not true. It had nothing to do with you, Black man, Hispanic man, Native man. But you know what you can do? You can come party with your brothers, man. Salakia, gotta plug us. The Midwest Fire Weekend, man. That's something that's of the Lord, man. That's something that is for you. You want to come barbecue with your family? Come out to a UPK barbecue with whichever city you in. If it's one in your area somewhere, come to that. Come check that out, man. Don't to hell with the 4th of July, man. To hell with that. That's sinning against the Lord, man. The Lord don't give a damn about the Independence Day of this country that done what it has done to his people, man. The Lord could care less about that, man. So with that being said, we're going to start out with Amos in the 5th chapter. We'll start out with Amos in the 5th chapter. It's like, give me 1 second. Let me put this together. Yeah, we're going to start with Amos in the 5th chapter, man. We're going to pick it up at the 21st verse. We're going to pick it up at the 21st verse. Salakia. As usual, man, if y'all got any questions or anything of that nature, just drop it in the chat. And of course, you know, I get to it periodically. I'm going to stop and go check the chat. So if y'all got any questions, drop it in there. And I'll definitely get to your questions, man. All right. But this is important. This is an important scripture because think about this, man. We just had Father's Day. Last month was a Pride Month. Like, in this kingdom, man, the things that your oppressor follow and try to push on you, man, the Lord is not with none of that. The Lord didn't say, have a Father's Day. The Lord said, honor thy mother and thy father. That's a daily thing. Why not? Has anybody ever really thought to ask yourself, why the hell do we need a Father's Day? Like, your father should be celebrated every day, man. Your father should have that respect every day. But in this kingdom, you know what we get taught? Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, we get taught to disrespect the man. We get taught niggas ain't S. That's what we get taught inside of this kingdom, man. That's what we get taught inside this kingdom. That black man, we don't do nothing. We don't do nothing but create single mothers. That's what we get taught inside this kingdom, man. When black men are some of the greatest fathers on the planet Earth, man, we got one problem. The oppressor is always in our business. Anytime we try to do anything of moving forward, it's the oppressor there to stop it. All right. Black men, don't never let nobody tell you anything different. You are black men, black women. You are the greatest parents on the planet. All right. You don't need no stinking Father's Day, man. We just need you to be the head of your household. That's it. and follow the law, statutes, and commandments. That's it. That's it. All right. This is Amos 5 and 21. It says, I despise your feast days. That's what the Lord said, man. You despise your feast days. Think about something disgusting as Pride Month. And if you really look at the Christian church nowadays, man, that's all you see is predominantly them prancing around all over the place, man. This place is turning, it has turned, I can't say it's turning into. It's starting to come full all the way out, man. Everything about this place. Before, they would just hide it. You know what they used to say, in the closet. You couldn't see it. Now it's out the closet and on full display to the point where it's a whole month for it and they call it Pride Month. Well, the Lord despises that, man. The Lord don't like Pride Month, man. Because the Lord says what? The Lord says if a man lay with a man like he do with a woman, that penalty is death. That's what the Lord said. I didn't say that. The Lord said that. That's what the Lord said, man. That's how you know Christianity is not of the Lord. They just look at that as another market to tap into, man. That's what they do. They look at that as another market for them to tap into. The Lord said he's going to unalive you, man. That's what the Lord said. They'll bring you in front of the people, tie you up on the post, and they won't even see your body no more. They'll just see a rock pile. That's what the Lord said. A pile of rocks. But what your oppressor do? The oppressor said, damn that, I'm going to give you a whole month. The Lord said, I hate and despise that, man. The Lord said, I hate and despise that. Father's Day. So we're going to give your dad, your father, one day. And in most cases, when you look at how somebody celebrated their mother on that day, like just me looking at it on Facebook, of course. So in most cases, when you look at it, how somebody did their mother versus how they did their father, it's almost like it's just a day to show your father, we don't appreciate you in comparison to the two. But guess what the Lord said? The Lord said, honor thy father and thy mother. That's what the Lord said, do, man. So if you honoring your parents at all times, guess what? You don't have to have a Mother's Day. You don't have to have a Father's Day because you honoring them every day. They gave you life. They brought you here. They raised you. When you were sick, they got your cough medicine. Stayed up with you to all night, waited on your hand and foot. And you tell me you got to get them one measly day? No, you should honor that all the time, man. You should honor that all the time, man. That's what the Lord said. I despise your feast days. The 4th of July. You got the chosen people of the Lord celebrating the 4th of July when they was in chains on the 4th of July. You celebrating the independence of your oppressor. Think about that. You're celebrating the independence of your oppressor. That's what the scripture talking about when they say, come out of her, my people. Come out of her. Come out of that foolishness. Why the hell would you even give a damn about the 4th of July? You about to get out there and barbecue and pop firecrackers and all kind of foolishness. Meanwhile, while this was being done, you was in chains. You was in chains that day, the day after that, and the day after that. What are you celebrating? Your oppressor's independence? That don't even make sense. You got the day off work. Cool. Just kick back and chill. Kick back and chill, man. Find a UPK barbecue in your city, in your area. Go there. Be with your brothers. Be in this body. Put this spirit on, man. Take that spirit of your oppressor off, man. Put the spirit of the Lord on. Get your strength back, black man, Hispanic man, and Native American man. You celebrating the freedom and independence of the people that oppress you. That makes you weak. That beats you down. Put your strength on, man. Put your strength on. Let the spirit of the Lord strengthen you, man. Let the spirit of this brotherhood that we have in here, let that strengthen you. This brotherhood that we have around here, it builds men up. It makes you stronger, man. All right? It makes you stronger. All right? I despise your feast days, and I will not smell in your solemn assemblies. Verse 22. Though ye offer me burnt offerings and meat offerings. The Lord don't want your burnt offerings and your meat offerings from 4th of July and Father's Day and Pride Month. And all of those other garbage that your oppressor push on you. Labor Day or Memorial Day, whichever one that was. The Lord does not want your burnt and meat offerings from them days, man. The Lord don't want to hear your prayers over your baby back ribs. The Lord is not there. He far from that, man. He's far from that. And the oppressor, will have you thinking that those things are okay, man. The oppressor will have you thinking that sinning against the Lord is an okay thing to do, man, when it's not. Captain Hadar made a great point yesterday, man, when he showed that picture with Adam and God and they finger touching like this. See, who the hell gonna fear that? Nobody, man. That's why you do. And he was so on point, man, when he said that's because of stuff like that is why you don't fear the Lord like you should. That's why you don't fear the Lord like you should. That's why a lot of us, we don't even think about, damn, if I do this, the Lord is going to tear me to pieces. We don't even consider the Lord and what the Lord will do to us in our decision making in our life. We don't consider that. We don't think like that, man. And we should. And we should, because think about that. If you consider the Lord in every decision that you make, that makes your life better if you Black, Hispanic, and Native American, man. But the oppressor doesn't want you to do that. Because if we do that, that makes our life better. And if our life is better, then of course, his life is worse, man. That's why the paint, like Kadar pulled that painting up yesterday, man. And we see all them oppressors looking crisis. And he just walking through and rubbing all the kids on top of the head, and he just looks so like he would do nothing to nobody. He just looks like he hugs everybody. When the true thing is, man, the scriptures say Christ was an austere man, man. He looked something fierce, man. Christ, when you look at Christ, man, he was something you're supposed to fear. Like, damn, this is okay. You might want to leave this brother alone. And it was good that he looked like that, man, because now you know, and you know who he is, and you know the Lord sent him, you know he ain't nothing to play with, man. And that's why a lot of us just don't fear the Lord, man. We don't fear it like we should. We think in this kingdom, whatever we think is right. That's how we think inside of this kingdom. Whatever we think is right, that's what's right. When actuality, that's what's wrong. That's what's wrong. All right. Verse 22. This is Amos 5 and verse 22. It says, though ye offer me burnt offerings and your meat offerings, I will not accept them. The Lord is not going to accept that stuff, man. Why should he? How the Lord going to accept anything from you if you're not doing what the Lord say do? If you're not even considering what the Lord say do, The only thing you think is right is that thought that you get in your head. Think about this, right? We got the Bible, right? We got the do's and the don'ts inside of the Bible. Not just to help us individually, but to help us as a nation rule the world. To help us as a nation rule the world, man. All it requires is listening to the Lord. The same Lord that so many of y'all say, the same God that so many of us say we love. All we got to do is do what he said do as a nation, and we'll rule the world. It's like really, it's like, man, it's that simple. All right. It says, though ye offer me burnt offerings and your meat offerings, I will not accept them. Neither will I regard the peace offerings of your fat beasts. Right? Verse 23, it says, take thou away from me the noise of thy songs. The Lord don't want to hear your party. You sitting there partying thinking you having such a great time. The Lord is pissed off. He's angry. He's angry. And here's why he's angry. He's angry because you celebrating the 4th of July when really you should be at a cookout with your brothers. Building your brotherhood, building this nation up. You care more about building your oppressor kingdom up than building your own nation of people up. Lord don't want to hear all that foolishness you got going on. Says, take thou away from me the noise of thy songs. You don't want to hear your singing, your rap music, your gospel singing. The Lord don't want to hear nothing that you doing celebrating these pagan holidays, celebrating your oppressor days. These are the days of everything inside of this kingdom that the oppressor have. Those are his days, and we should let him have them, man. We should let him have them. We should say, you know what? You go ahead and you enjoy yourself. Party it up right now. Have a great time. Because in a few couple of minutes, man, party gonna be over. That's what we should be. That's what we should be waking on and focused on, man. Building our brotherhood, loving each other, keeping these laws, statutes, and commandments, and waiting on the return of Christ, man. That's it. That is it. That's all we should worry about, man. That's all we should focus on. Because all that other stuff, look where it's got us, man. Look what it's done to us. Right? Shalaki, give me 1 second. Let me see something. Make sure we ain't got no questions. Give me 1 second. All right. All right. From here. Let's see. Let me see, make sure I filled that up. It says, I would not hear of your vows. Your violins really is just the same thing you're singing. The Lord don't want to hear none of that, man. The Lord don't want to hear nothing. Nothing that's dealing with something that's not dealing with keeping the Lord's law, statutes, and commandments. Okay. From there, let's get Baruch, the 3rd chapter in the Apocrypha. Baruch, the 3rd chapter in the Apocrypha. Dog, it's a little hot tonight. But it's all right. We're going to get through it. All right. We got to learn, man, to start to stay away from these things that the oppressor got going on inside of this kingdom, man, because none of it is for us. All of it is meant to take advantage of us, man. All of it is set up to keep us oppressed and beat down, man. It's set up so the Lord can be angry with us still, man. Okay. We in Baruch in the 4th chapter. And we're going to start, Baruch the 3rd chapter, Salaki, Baruch the 3rd chapter. And we're going to pick it up at verse 8. Verse 8. All right. And it says, behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, because that's where we at today, man. I know a lot of us don't understand that we in captivity. We don't understand that. We don't understand it. Why? Because this is the life that we lived our entire life. We was born into this. The same way you have brothers and sisters that was born on the plantation and they didn't really believe that it was slavery. That it was just a normal life to them. It was normal to them. Like we know when we go outside and we look around, we know things is effed up. We know that. We know we don't live the same way as our oppressor lived. We know it's a difference between us and them. But we think this is just the way things is. It's not just the way things is. You have to understand something. You are in captivity. Black man, Hispanic man, and Native American man. You are in a land that is not yours. It's not the land that the Lord had for you, man. This is not the way the Lord had life set up for you. This is the life you chose because you want to celebrate the 4th of July and Father's Day and Mother's Day and St. Patrick's Day and Christmas and all that and Memorial Day. and all these things that don't have nothing to do with you. You want to do everything under the sun except serve the Lord, man. Except build this brotherhood, man. The scriptures say, when I was a child, I did childish things, but when I became a man, at some point, we have to want more than just having fun. At some point, we got to look around and say, hell no, this is not right, which we already know it's not right, but now we have to be willing to do something about it, man. Do something about it. And the thing, if you a Black, Hispanic, and Native American man, the beauty about it is, the beautiful thing about it is, you don't have to do nothing crazy or what they call it today, crash out. All you have to do is come in here and learn how to serve the Lord and serve him. That's all you got to do. That's all you have to do. And it's going to make you 110 times better at everything in your life. That's all you got to do, man. Verse 8, it says, behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, where thou hast scattered us for a reproach and a curse. Because we needed that correction, man. Think about if we done the things we did, but those curses in Deuteronomy never came about. We needed that correction as a nation of people, man. We needed that, man. Because guess what's happening now? The Lord is starting to hear us, man. The Lord hear us. He hear our prayers when we praying to him, man. He hear and he sees what our enemies are doing to us, man. And he said, yeah. And he's saying, yeah, they just about ready. They just about ready, man. We just about there. And that's what we seeing in the earth. We just about there, man. This thing is happening. It is happening, man. All right. So we needed that correction. Because I don't know where I would be without waking up to the truth, man. I just don't know. I don't think it's nobody who needed this truth more than me. Yeah, I don't think it's nobody who needed this more than me. Mighty Mashah is in the building. Hey, Shalom, Yahweh Shem Shah Barakatah, sir. Yeah, nobody needed this truth more than me. At least that's how I feel. I don't know where I would have been without this. So it says, behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, where thou hast scattered us for a reproach and a curse, and to be subject to payment according to all the iniquities of our fathers, all the sins of our fathers. That's why the Lord did that, man. Come on, sir. By all means, pop on in, sir. We are joined by the mighty priest of 1,000 Mashah is in the building.
Shalom, Yahweh Shema Shabbat. Go ahead.
It says, for the iniquities of our fathers.
Mm-hmm.
It said, which departed from the Lord our God. Now, how did they depart from the Lord our God? From the Lord our God?
Make it plain.
How did they depart? They simply wanted to celebrate the 4th of July. They went away from the law. They went away from everything that God said do. Imagine the Lord put us on top. We looked down at all the other nations and said, you know what? That looks better down there.
And today, if I could,
by all means, sir.
Since before Martin Luther King, that dreamer of dreams, since before him, you know what Israelites in America have been doing? Seeking equity. They've been trying to bring themselves up to their oppressor. That's crazy. They was already on top. Most High said, I have chosen you above all the people on the face of the earth, above all nations on the face of the earth. Therefore, what he said, I will punish you for your sins.
Damn right.
Here we are in America talking about we want equal rights.
To a people that we over.
To a people that the Most High
the Lord put us over.
created us to rule over.
That's insane, sir.
You see what I'm saying? What you call it?
That's insane.
Yeah, that's crazy. I'm gonna talk ghetto. Can I talk ghetto?
You can talk ghetto, sir.
That's crazy as hell. You understand? And I'm gonna tell you what's really crazy is that your preachers, male and female, are the ones that keeping you in oppression, under oppression, because they got you doing the same. It's your preacher that's telling you it's okay to celebrate the 4th of July.
Yeah, right.
And then watch this. I'm gonna show you some dumbass shit here too. Miss Salaki, I'll take my check. I'll tell you some dumb shit. And the ones that ain't gonna celebrate the 4th of July, they're gonna tell you to celebrate Juneteenth.
Come.
Get the hell out of here.
I forgot about that one.
Huh?
I forgot to bring up Juneteenth.
Yeah,
too.
they got you celebrate Juneteenth, and now you finna turn around and double down on the 4th of July. Let me tell you what's gonna happen this 4th of July in Detroit. I already know. Okay. Y'all must understand we are prophets in the ISUPK.
Damn right.
Trained under who? Commandant General Yohanan.
Right.
Since 1969, we're the only people been running around. Watch this. If you think I'm lying, find Quadash's podcast that he did.
Oh,
and ask AI. You don't want to believe us? You don't want to listen to my brother here, Awadya? You don't want to listen to me? You don't want to believe the general? You don't want to believe our captains? Then ask AI who got the truth.
Right.
Who got the truth? AI will tell you ISUPK. You understand? ISUPK. What's going to happen this 4th of July weekend, if I may?
Go ahead, sir. By all means.
Some young brothers and sisters are going to die.
Damn right.
Old brothers and sisters are going to die.
Damn right.
The party is going to get shot up.
That's what's going to happen.
And come Monday, you're going to be seeing, what's that new police chief name? Jameson? Whatever his name is. Right? He's going to be on the news talking about, well, what we have to do is we have to take more control of our communities, and we got to teach our young people to put down the guns. Look. Chief of Police of Detroit, what you need to do is come down to 12355 Gratiot Avenue.
Damn right.
Sit down in this class, talk with Captain Hadar. You understand? Sit and talk with Captain Hadar. He will give you the plan for Detroit.
You know why? Because he got it from Captain Mawakwa out of Chicago.
Damn
You
right.
know why? He got it from Commandant General Yohana out of headquarters. You understand?
Damn right.
You finna go through what you went through the last 20 years. The same thing gonna happen.
Damn,
Am I lying?
lie.
Go ahead.
No,
I get excited.
Go ahead. See, what you're saying is absolutely right. Because they are going to go through the same damn thing. Because they're not changing anything. They're not changing it. That's literally the definition of insanity. Doing the same thing over and over again.
Expecting a different result.
And expecting a different result.
That's you know what you hit a hell of a point. What do you expect going to happen this weekend? If you keep the same 4th of July celebration, now you know they just had the fireworks, the pre-4th of July fireworks.
Oh, God.
And somebody got shot. Am I right? Did somebody get shot? Wasn't the police chief on TV talking about, well, see what had happened was, you understand? The brother said you need to change something. What you need to change, stop celebrating your oppressors' holidays.
Man, God, dog, we could do that.
Just stop doing that. Just stop doing that. You know what? If you start right now and don't celebrate, look, okay, you spent the money already. I passed 2-3 fireworks places on my way here on my bicycle. Right? I see my brother on TV. I said, wait a minute, it look like he there by himself. I said, hell no. I jumped on my bicycle. So let me get up here and help my brother. But I saw 2 or 3 fireworks places where they're selling fireworks, right? For the 4th of July. Them bastards in our neighborhood should find out very quickly that there is no business here. But no. You like the bang bang and the little sparkles in the air. You see what I'm saying? And your dumb ass, no, I'm not going to lighten up on it. Your dumb ass is celebrating the same son of a bitch that had your grandmama picking cotton in Mississippi, in Alabama, in Tennessee. Your dumb ass is celebrating the holiday of the same people who had your kinfolk, planting sugar cane in South Carolina.
Right.
Growing tobacco in North Carolina. You understand? For no pay. What that mean? No pay. Oh, they were slaves, nigga. They were slaves.
Right, that's what that means.
They were slaves. Now, and watch this. You so dumb. You so concentrated. Let me show you how dumb they are. You so concentrated, Black America in Detroit. You know, Sheffield, I'm hollering at you. That's Reverend Sheffield that was just on TV, on the YouTube, talking about some blacker than black shit. I don't know what Sheffield was talking about, man. I don't remember. But I tell you what, it ain't gonna do you no good. It ain't gonna do you. Sheffield was back there with Flakes. Sheffield, you remember him, right? That's my uncle. He don't preach no more. He got old. He may have died. I ain't heard from the brother, but he was back there. And guess what? Sheffield, Flakes, Wayne T. Who that boy over there on 8 Mile with that big church? Oh, the Winings. Ain't none of them telling you the truth. Ain't none of them telling you the truth. All you have to do, it is so simple. It is so simple to come up out of this oppression. You know what you have to do? Come into the truth. Keep the law, statute, commandments of the Most High God. Come and learn like all of this brother, me, the other brothers over us, under us, do the same thing they did. You know what that was? Come learn under Commandant General Yohana.
Yeah, I'm right.
The law, statute, commandments of the Most High. And learn how to live. And you know what'll happen? You know what'll happen? It won't be no fireworks sold in your neighborhood.
Yeah, I'm right.
You think I'm lying? Go right down here right now on Gratiot, leave out the school, turn right, get to Gratiot, turn right, right? And I bet you before you get downtown Detroit, you're going to run across 3-4 places selling fireworks so you can celebrate your oppressor, your slave master's holiday.
Your slave master's freedom.
You
This is his Independence Day.
This is his Independence
His
Day.
Freedom Day.
Even watch this. I'm gonna start something. Even the white boy Frederick Douglass said, "What is your Independence Day to me?"
Yeah, he said
see
that.
now his mama was a slave, but his daddy was an oppressor. So we call him a what?
A white man.
A white boy. You see, he said, "What is your Independence Day to me?" When you declare independence, when they declare independence from England, you was on the back 40 picking cotton.
Damn right.
And if you wasn't picking fast enough, it was a whip upside your damn back. And if you happened to run away during that time and they caught you and you got lucky, they took an old axe and chopped the front half of your foot off.
Right.
If you was unlucky, you became part of the independence celebration or 4th of July celebration because you was the nigga they picked to hang, castrate, and burn in the park so their children can have something to remember them by.
Good night.
What the hell are you doing listening to anybody that tells you to celebrate the 4th of July?
Goodness gracious.
Go ahead, Chris. Salaki.
No.
I'll rest.
They need to do that. You got this perfect scripture to go with that.
What you got?
This is Baruch 9. I'm just continuing on where I was at. This says, Hear Israel, the commandments of life.
It say, Hear Israel,
the commandments of life.
Do me a favor. Spell that here. Is it H-E-R-E?
H-E-A-R.
Here. If you take the H off, what does it spell? It spelled ear. That means listen. Israel, so-called black, so-called Hispanic, so-called Native American. That's who Baruch is talking to. Go ahead.
Hear Israel, the commandments of life. Like the brother was, like my other one I was bringing out was so heavy, man. You got hung and castrated and burnt
barbecue
on the 4th of July. Right. You celebrating the 4th of July this year, you getting unalived and shot. That's not of life. That's of the oppressor.
That's of death.
That's what the oppressor wants to give you. Unalivement.
He ain't got nothing else for you but death. The graveyard waiting for you right now. Somebody in your family now, go ahead, celebrate the 4th of July if you want to. And I'm talking to my family too. I'm talking to my sister, my brother-in-law, my nieces, my nephews. Don't celebrate the 4th of July. You want to celebrate something? Meet me at 1, 2, 3, 5 Gratiot, and I bet you Captain Hardar let us strike up the grills. But you got to do it on the 3rd, or you got to do it on the 5th. Don't come by here on the 4th.
Or the Midwest Fire Weekend.
Or you can just wait to the end of the month. Join us in Chicago.
Yeah, right.
Beginning July 30th. 31st. At the Midwest Fire Weekend. Right. Well, this is the most exciting time for Israelites other than the Passover.
Damn right.
You understand? Down there with Captain Mawakwa, the Midwest monster of mayhem.
Damn right.
And all them heavy, strong brothers in Chicago. We headed down there. If I gotta ride my bike, I'm going to Chicago.
Oh no, you can ride with me, sir.
You see what I'm saying? See, I gotta ride. we call that brotherhood here in the truth.
Damn right.
We call that brotherhood. So I got a place. You understand? I got a place in somebody in the brother's car. If I gotta be in the back with the bags, you understand? Shit, strap me to the roof. That's how important the Midwest Fire Weekend is. And watch this, to run counter to this goddamn 4th of July.
This stupid 4th of July.
The stupid ass 4th of July.
that we was in. That's what I was saying. We was in chains. Like, what in the hell? And you even took it deeper. We was getting hung and castrated for their pleasure.
And guess what? You didn't even have to run away. 4th of July celebration came along. They just pick a nigga.
They just picked a nigga.
They pick a nigga. What they picking for? They're gonna abuse him. They're gonna tie him to a tree. They're gonna castrate him. Then they're gonna hang him from the same tree, right? And then they're gonna put a damn barbecue fire up under his ass and burn him and roast him while he hanging from the tree. You know what's the sister's name? Back in the day, sung jazz. Billie Holiday. She had a song. It was called "Strange Fruit." Strange fruit. You know what she was singing about? She was singing about brothers hanging from a poplar tree. That's a type of wood or a type of tree from the poplar trees down south. She called it strange fruit hanging from the poplar tree. And here you are in 2025. 2025. You see the world is damn near at World War III, and you still want to what? Celebrate the 4th of July, the people that hung strange fruit
from the damn tree.
And that strange fruit was you. Your granddaddy, your daddy, your uncle, your great-granddaddy, your grandmama. Come on, man. Cut it out. Cut it out. I wish somebody would. I'm telling you, they better not do it. I'm telling you, they better not do it. Come the 4th of July when I come downstairs, right? And I walk through that lobby, the first nigga to say to me, "Happy 4th of July," is on the popping. I'm just letting you know. It's on and motherfucking popping. Excuse my language.
And this scripture goes so perfectly with that. And I'm going to finish this up. It says, "Hear Israel, the commandments of life." It says, "Give ear to understanding and wisdom."
Listen, pay attention to understanding and wisdom. Y'all think y'all smart. But if you celebrate the 4th of July, that just means you dumb as a box of rocks. Go ahead, brother.
Did you not hear what the young man next to me said? And I don't mean young man in rank, because of course he over me, just a young man. Give everything he said. Why would you say you have to give ear to this wisdom that he's giving? You got hung from a tree. You got castrated.
Go ahead.
Barbecued. They probably ate you as sick as they was back then. They used to eat it.
They took a piece of it.
Yeah,
they got them a piece of ham hock.
Cut your private parts off and pass it around and celebrate and auction it off for all kind of weird stuff.
That's right. Kept it in a jar.
And when you celebrate the 4th of July, you are celebrating that.
That's what you celebrate.
You have to give ear to wisdom, man.
That's what you condoning when you celebrate the 4th. You condone them hanging you. You condoning that to celebrate the 4th of July, right? As a so-called black, a so-called Hispanic, or a so-called Native American, you condone them taking Hispanic little boys and girls and locking them in cages and taking them away from their mamas. You condone them trying to tell because they didn't succeed. The UPK, no, you can't go down there and find them Haitians down up under that tree in Mexico. You can't take no food. We took it anyway. Took it any damn way. You condone that type of behavior. You condone ICE. If you celebrate, if you're a black, a Hispanic, or a Native American, and you celebrate the 4th of July, you condone everything ICE is doing in your state, in your city. You say it's okay. You might as well throw your hands up, let them put the shackles back on you, and take your ass back down south and find you a plantation to work on. because that's what you're doing when you celebrate the 4th of July. Salah.
That's what. No. That's absolutely right, and that absolutely needed to be said because again, it fit right in here when they say give ear to wisdom, man. Sometimes certain things just need to get said, and they need to get said just like that, man, to drive the point home, man. Because our people in this kingdom, we don't understand. The things that we celebrate and the things that we do is detrimental to us. None of this stuff works for us. It all works against us, man. How the hell you gonna say you a man and stand up and be strong and you celebrating the fact that your people was getting hung from trees? That makes you weak, black man, Hispanic man, and Native American man.
Or tell me, please explain to me. I'm gonna go check the chat. If you're in the chat and you disagree with what the hell we said, explain to me. Make me understand why celebrating the 4th of July is not celebrating your enslavement. Why it's not celebrating you being murdered and hung from trees. You being castrated and burnt like roasted like a damn piece of pork, like a pig. You explain to me how celebrating the 4th of July is not celebrating your own captivity. I'll wait. Go ahead.
You can't, because that's what it's about. That's what it's about. So you can't explain that that's not what it's about when that's what it's about. It's just something that's not for you if you're Black, Hispanic, or Native American, man. All right?
Let me do something here real quick.
Okay, do your thing, sir.
Go ahead.
It's just not for you.
Put the chat on the screen. Hey, check this out. So can you, I hope y'all can hear me. If y'all can still hear me, give me a 1 in the chat. Somebody give me a 1 in the chat. Carolyn, I see you. Rodney Coleman, I see you. Tracy, I see you. If y'all can hear me still, give me a 1 in the chat. Because Rodney Coleman said they ate Nat Turner.
Yeah, they ate Nat Turner. That's what they did.
That's what Rodney Coleman said.
That's what they did. They ate him. That's what they did. You absolutely right, Mr. Coleman, Rodney Coleman. Damn right. They ate Nat Turner because they thought it was going to make them strong or some nonsense, like some stupid shit stuff. Salaki. I just was looking at that like yesterday or something like that. Day before yesterday. Yeah, Rodney Coleman, you absolutely 100% right, brother. That's what they did, man, and that's what they do. And you telling me, hold on, you telling me I should be joined to them? They're eating us. And we have to argue with Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans about being around a people that would put you over a fire and literally eat you.
Well, roast your ass.
And eat you.
And eat you, that's right. Who was that? Jeffrey Dahmer. Jeffrey Dahmer.
Had Negroes in his freezer.
Look, we're not playing with y'all. We are not playing with y'all, man. We're telling y'all that. Look, and also, I'm going to tell you.
This is too much.
If you have not done so, like, share, and subscribe. Send this to your people, man. Send this class to your people. Get in that family chat over in Facebook and share this class. Make a man. I know they're gonna tell you that this ain't family stuff. You shouldn't say. Damn that. Yes, it is. Why is it family stuff? Because you're trying to save your family's life.
Damn right.
You're trying to make sure nobody in your family get I'm gonna use it unalive this weekend because they was dumb enough to celebrate the 4th of July.
Hey, Salakia, sir, can I ask you a quick question? You've been in the school for a minute, longer than I have.
A minute.
Definitely. I have a question. Have you ever heard of somebody that came to one of our holy days being unalive?
Look,
harmed?
I haven't heard
catching a cold.
Never. And when we come together, it's thousands of us.
Thousands, man.
And guess what? That strong is there.
Yeah.
The strong
is everywhere.
There. The strong is everywhere. And not yet, not one time in all my time in the ISUPK have I seen or heard of a brother or sister, a man or woman or a child being harmed at one of our cookouts. However, if I may.
Yes, you may, sir.
Every year since I've been in the ISUPK.
Every holiday.
In Detroit, someone has been unalive when they celebrated this oppressor's holiday. I don't care if it's a birthday. So y'all forget about that one. If it's a birthday, you bet not have a birthday party in Detroit. It's gonna get shot up. It's gonna get shot up. Birthday party and close off the block if you want to. That just means they can't get away. Easter, somebody gonna get shot. Christmas, somebody gonna get shot in front of the Christmas tree.
Good night.
Halloween, not only is somebody gonna get shot, somebody's kids gonna come up missing.
That's what happened.
See what I'm saying?
That's what happened.
They're gonna disappear. Celebrate the 4th of July, and somebody gonna get unalive.
Slacky, if I just remember right quick, you said Halloween. I remember something. It made me remember something. My sister, one day we was Halloween and we was kids, of course.
Mm-hmm.
She got a Twizzler. And inside the Twizzler, it was a goddamn needle, a pin stuck inside the goddamn Twizzler. Now imagine if she would have bit that.
And you want to celebrate your oppressors' holidays. And they really unholidays, meaning they unholy days.
Damn right.
Every one of his holidays come from some type of pagan origin. You understand? And why do we always throw birthdays at you when we talk about this stuff? Because a birthday, go look it up. This all we tell you to do is go look it up. What is the highest respected day in Satanism?
Good night.
The highest holy day in Satanism is one's own birthday.
Damn right.
And you wonder why Lil Junior and Cece got shot the hell up at their birthday party, and they twins. You see what I'm saying? And here's what I find, and it makes me angry. It's not even comical to me that Detroit's so-called highest ranking, finest preachers will still encourage this bullshit.
Yeah, kind.
That's why I keep calling Sheffield's name out. You might not know.
I definitely don't know.
He big time Detroit. He big time Detroit. You see what I'm saying? That's why I call Sheffield. And Sheffield, what's the other boy? I say Wayne T. Winans, them whining boys. If you think you can prove that we're lying about you, you're welcome to come down here or send us an invitation to your church. We ain't afraid of y'all niggas. We are not afraid of y'all lying, keeping our people. What kind of nigga do? What is a nigga that keep his own people in slavery? What kind of nigga is that? That nigga worse than Bojangles. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
What kind of man who says he represent the Most High call himself a God's man, and then he teach our people to do everything to keep them in captivity to our slave master?
Yeah, I'm right.
What ought be done to him? You understand? Oh, I'm getting it off now. I'm telling you why I'm getting it off. Because y'all so stupid that y'all don't pay attention to what's really going on in America. Let me show you something. You know what's really going on in America? It ain't P. Diddy only getting found guilty of 2 of the 5 charges. That ain't what's really going on. You better go look at that so-called big, beautiful bill of Trump's. Guess what they approved? Guess what they approved? Of all the goddamn things in that bill that they approved that now the government can censor non-profit organizations.
Good night.
And you do know Trump is looking to export or deport niggas to anywhere on the face of the earth other than here. And you want to celebrate the 4th of July.
You worry about popping firecrackers.
What you want to pop. Matter of fact, you want to make it a competition with the brother on the next block. Y'all finna have on the 4th of July, y'all finna have a fireworks competition. $10,000 that you didn't have, but you spent anyway down here at the corner of Harper and Gratiot.
Making me mad because I actually like fireworks, but I can't pop them because of y'all. I can't even light them.
No, we light ours at the Passover.
That's what we do.
We'll wait till the Passover.
We wait on the Passover.
You see what I'm saying? But the point, read the scripture, brother. Read the scripture. Because sometimes I think I'm just talking to the wind.
Sometimes it's necessary, but what you're saying is exactly right about them. They so worried about. What did they say when they gave Christ up? They said if we just leave Christ alone, if we let him alone, the Romans will come and remove us out of our seat.
If we let him alone.
Yeah.
Now watch that.
I'm paraphrasing. It's a little. Said a couple more things up in there.
Yeah, if we let him alone, he gonna piss them white folks off so bad.
Yeah.
They gonna move us out of our seat. That's what Sheffield is saying. That's what them whining brothers are saying. That's what Wayne T. Jackson is. I wish I could remember. I know my wife listens. She might have dozed off. But who is that pastor of that church you used to go to? I can't think of any big church in Detroit. Over on 8 Mile. 8 Mile or 7 Mile. It used to be on 7 Mile. I can't think of them. But that's what they are doing. And that fool Jewel, that's a fool right there. You know who I'm talking about? He the brother that was at Trump's inauguration. He was praying and he recreated Martin Luther King Jr.'s speech. Boy, if I ever see you. Oh, I'm clowning. I'm going to clown on him. He got on at Trump's inaugural ceremony. He was the nigga that gave the closing prayer. He was the so-called preacher, black preacher, that gave the so-called prayer. It's niggas like that that makes you feel it's okay to celebrate the 4th of July. And all they're doing is handing you over to your oppressor with a bow on top.
That's all they doing.
That's all they doing. You might as well be a part of a group of cattle or some goats or some sheep, because that's what they're doing. They're scattering you so the oppressor can further oppress you.
That's exactly what they do.
Go ahead. I'm going to be quiet for 2 minutes.
This Baruch, chapter 3 of the 10th chapter. It says, how happened it Israel that thou art in an enemy's land? How did we get here? What brought us here, man?
My goodness.
And all this is tying in, man. When we just read up there and it said, give ear to understanding the wisdom, and now it's asking us a question. It said, how did this happen? Okay. How did we get over here?
Let me ask you, Black America, blackity black. Sheffield, whining, Wayne T. How did niggas get in America from being the greatest people on the face of the earth? How did they go from that to coming to America in chattel slavery? Can you tell us?
And if I just may right quick, understand something. Think about it. We stronger, we smarter, we more aggressive. How did this weak, puny man come and kidnap us by the millions and bring us over here and have us? How did that happen? How did that happen to you, black man?
It continued to keep us enslaved.
How did that happen? You have to understand that had to be the Lord. Only God could have done that. There's no way. We would have wiped them out with no problem.
And if Sheffield, Wayne T. Jackson, and the Winans taught you the Bible, they'd have taught you that over in Deuteronomy 28, he said that what? You would go into Egypt again with ships. But go up to the 15th verse and it say, but if you don't obey these laws, statutes, and commandments, then all these curses shall fall upon you and destroy you. In Deuteronomy 68 say you will go into what? You will go into slavery again. You will go into Egypt again with ships. That's how you got here. From disobeying the Most High God. From disobeying our power, whose name is Yahweh. That's how you got here. You didn't get here because you ran too slow in the woods. You didn't get here just because some dirty ass African showed them where you were. That's not how you got here, because you disobeyed the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Most High God.
Yeah, right.
And now your preacher, who you love so much, who got y'all all twisted up in the game. I took that from one of the Tyler Perry movies. Got you all twisted up, right? Your preacher is telling you it's okay to celebrate the 4th of July. So he won't tell you that the reason you in this country ruled over by an oppressive nation is because you disobeyed the law, statute, commandments found in the Bible. That's why you're here. That's why you're here. And what celebrating the 4th of July? All you're doing is thumbing your nose at the Most High. That's what you're doing. You're so goddamn arrogant that you thumbing your nose at the Most High, roasting the pig on the 4th of July and teaching your babies to celebrate their own oppression, celebrate their own murder, celebrate their own abduction, celebrate their own abuse. And that was the PG version. I got another version. Go ahead.
That's how, man. That's how we got here. What he said is absolutely 100% right, man. Because think about it. They wasn't better strategies at war than us, because they looked at the Bible and they still use our war strategies today.
Today. Yes, they do.
So they wasn't better strategically at war. The only way that could have happened, man, it had to be an act of God, man. That's how we ended up in the enemy's land today. For our disobedience. Think about. Let's take a Christmas for example. You don't got Christmas presents. A stupid Christmas present can destroy a whole entire family. A man's wife will leave him and take the kids over a stupid Christmas present, over a stupid Valentine's Day present. Like, everything inside of this kingdom is to our detriment, and we look at these. The water, sir. And we look at these things and say, "This is good. This is good."
Brag
It's
about
not
it.
good for us, man.
Brag about it.
It's not good for us, man. You put a whole petal of roses on a goddamn bed for some woman. You know what?
Go ahead.
No, I'm not gonna say all that. It's like it. I'm about to say a bunch of stuff. I ain't gonna say it, but y'all know she ain't right. I'm gonna say that she ain't right. I'm glad. I'm telling you, man.
Keep reading. Keep reading the script. We're gonna get checked.
I didn't say it. I didn't say it. Okay. It says that thou art waxing old in a strange country. And that's what happened, man. We waxing old, and this is not our land. This is not what the Lord promised to us, man. This ain't the land. This ain't the land that the Lord said he told Abraham he was going to give his seed. But we are here because of our disobedience. We are here because we can't turn down some baby back ribs. We here because we think, what was it that past Memorial Day and Juneteenth and Pride Month and all this old foolishness, man. We here because we can't turn those things down. We can't say, you know what, F that. I'm not celebrating none of this garbage.
It's garbage.
I'm not going to do that because I'm going to serve the Lord. Instead, when we say we serving the Lord and we putting it away, they look at us like we crazy.
Well, tell me go get a job.
They look at us like we nuts. They look at us like we in the coat for serving the Lord.
That's right.
Now they got the same Bible in their hand, and when we say, you know what, we gonna do what the Bible say, they look at us like we in the coat.
We wrong.
Yeah, like what the hell is wrong with you?
We stupid, right?
Yeah.
We stupid. We a brand new type of stupid. Yeah.
What the hell is wrong with you?
You got the same. We got. Let me see that Bible. Let me see that Bible. You look at this. This that same one on your grandmama's coffee table, right? That she never opened, got the dust on it. You know what I'm saying? Same one, King James Version. But we say we gonna obey this, and you look at us as if we the silliest people that ever walked the face of the earth.
The evilest niggas on the planet.
Because we told you, look, sis, put some clothes on and keep your legs closed.
That's it.
That's all we said, dude. Put some clothes on, keep your legs. Oh, and shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. You married? Quit trying to entertain every other nigga in the hood.
God damn.
Why you got to sit down and have a drink with it? You supposed to be married. Why you sitting out here having a drink with any other nigga in the first place?
Yeah, I'm right.
You know, because see, that's what's going to happen on the 4th of July.
That's what's going to happen.
That's what's going to happen when y'all celebrate the 4th of July. There'll be a bunch of sisters out there talking to a bunch of niggas, and their husband going to be over on the barbecue grill.
They're going to be on Belle Isle and Chandler Park and the one on the west side.
I don't know the park,
right
park
now.
on the west side. Oh, down
on Plymouth.
Plymouth.
Yeah.
I know you're talking about.
Rouge Park.
Rouge.
Yeah, Rouge Park. Mm-hmm. Gonna be packed out there.
Let me see if they're gonna be able to get through all three of them parks on the 4th of July, and any one of them parks don't have a shooting.
Oh, all of them gonna have. It's gonna be a theme, a fight, something. It's not gonna be peaceful, and that's the difference between celebrating the Lord's holy days and your oppressors' holidays. If you're Black, Hispanic, and Native American, let the oppressors celebrate this holiday. Let them enjoy and have a good time, man.
Yeah,
you celebrate the Lord's holy days.
That's
man.
right.
Those are the days of peace for us. We're not supposed to have peace celebrating the oppressors' holidays.
And understand, this ain't our rest in the first place.
Damn right.
This ain't our rest. You celebrating a holiday of the oppressor like this your country. Nigga, you got here in the hulls of slave ships, cargo slave ships. That's how you got here. And you still ain't a citizen. Oh, I meant to tell you, just so they know, Donald Trump is bringing up deporting niggas again. You ready? You see what I'm saying?
He can't wait to figure it out.
They're gonna figure it out.
He's gonna come up with something. They're gonna find this. This is what they love to do. They watch us for a second, and then they see our habits, and then they find a way to criminalize something we do. That's what they do. To criminalize something we do, and then they take that, and then they use that, and that's how they put us in the trick bag.
And
they do
it. And I'm gonna show you about the brothers in the UPK. We ain't hate mongering. We ain't fear mongering. You know, that'd be the dumbest thing Donald Trump has done since he's been president. If he decide he's gonna deport us anywhere. That's just dumb. It's just real stupid. Because all you're gonna do is spread this truth.
Can't.
You don't hear me though. Do you hear me?
What you gonna do?
You're gonna spread this damn truth. But what you need to do, black man and woman in America, in Detroit, in Cleveland, in Chicago, in New York, what you need to do, any city America, black man and woman, Native American man and woman, Latino, Latina, man and woman, what you need to do is not celebrate your oppressors' holidays. I don't care what they are. That's what you need to do. Obey the Most High. He said, when I send you into them places where I send you to, he said, don't do what you see them people doing. Don't imitate. Envy, ain't that the Bible say, envy not.
Yeah, all right. That's what it says, sir.
Your oppressor.
That's what it says, sir.
Are you so envious of the white man that you willing to spit in the face of the Most High?
Man.
That's what you're doing. That's what you're doing.
That's what you are doing.
You spitting in the face of the Most High. And damn it, if you in Detroit and you just got to have something to do, contact the ISUPK. Look us up online, catch one of these classes, and call the number that you find associated with it. We'll open up the school.
Yeah, right.
I live 10 minutes away on a bicycle away from the school. We'll come open up the school and we'll give you a class all day long.
Yeah, right.
All day long. And then what? When the 4th is over, we'll still strike up our own barbecue pit.
Yeah, right.
Because we the baddest niggas with barbecue pits in 3 states now. Sorry about that, Captain Malquat. But we ain't no slouches.
Damn right,
but you won't get no pork. You can forget that. You ain't gonna get no catfish. You ain't gonna get no frog legs messing with us. You ain't gonna do it. But if you really, really have a hard time not celebrating the 4th of July and you want an alternative, call the school. We'll open up the school and have classes all day just to keep your mind off the 4th of July, if that's what it takes. You see, if that's what it takes. Go ahead and read some more of your scripture.
Damn right, sir. It says, I'm starting from the top. How happened it, Israel, that thou art in thy enemy's land,
3 and 10.
Kanokan, that thou art waxen old in a strange country, that thou art defiled with the dead. Verse 11. Yeah, that's verse 11. It says, that thou art counted with them that go down into the grave. Verse 12.
We told you, go ahead and celebrate the 4th of July if you want to.
Yeah.
Somebody's going to get unalived.
Damn right.
I have not seen the 4th of July pass since I've been in the UPK where somebody in Detroit did not get shot to death, stabbed, raped, and butchered. Something has happened every year. Go ahead, read.
It says, verse 12, for thou hast forsaken the fountain of wisdom.
You've turned your back on the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High.
That's what you did.
Though you are the most religious people I've ever seen in my life. You are the most religious. Oh, Jesus, gonna, and Lord, help me. Y'all so religious. So religious. Man, look, I was over at the veteran place the other day, yesterday, and I'm looking at these brothers. They was going in to eat breakfast, right? They stopped just as they walked in the chow hall, turned, faced the American flag, saluted, and began to recite the pledges of allegiance. I say, what the hell? It was one white boy in the whole bunch.
Dang.
I say, what the hell is this?
Good night.
I almost called Captain Hadar. Said, man, these motherfuckers, they done went crazy. I'm telling you, don't celebrate the 4th of July. I'm just saying. It's 9 o'clock.
Come on, sir.
Salaki, if I didn't mean to take over you.
No. That was excellent, sir, that you came in and blessed us with your wisdom. That was great. It was just what we needed. It was right on time. And with that, we're gonna close the class out. I'm gonna pick it back up from where we is at this week. I'm gonna pick it back up next week. We got this Baruch chapter that we in is a heavy chapter, man. A heavy chapter. And it's a couple of more scriptures I wanted to get to in that, and we'll pick it up next week. With that, shalom, Israel.
Shalom.
Hey, listen, brothers and sisters, man. If you like what you hear, hit the subscribe button, man. Subscribe to this channel. And also, please, go to isupk.com and pay your tithe. Drop me some cash so we can move around this planet like we need to, man, and do the things we need to do.
They're one West. They're one West. They're one West.